What's up, YouTube Automators? So in this video, we are going to be breaking down in depth, step by step, and taking you through an entire walkthrough that's going to show you how to set up your YouTube channel the right way so that you are viral ready. And that's really the important part. Like, yes, we are going to kind of talk about the basics and the very basic things you need to know in order to set up your channel. But what we're really going to be also talking about is the correct settings that you need to have in place. That way you are ready to go viral. That way, if you have 1 million views tomorrow, you have everything set up the proper way. So without further ado, let's have Devin hop in and share with you what you need to do in order to set up your YouTube channel.
You're going to click on your profile in the top right corner, and then you're going to click create a new channel, and then we're going to click get started. So first things first, if your name doesn't look good already, you just want to do a custom name, which our name looks good, Lifehack Owl. That's perfect. And then we're going to upload the picture into this. So for this, what I really want to make sure you guys have is a 10,000 or 1,000 by 1,000 picture. So I am uploading this picture in really quick that we just got for you guys. We're going to upload our profile picture, make sure that it fits and everything good. I know we cut off the ears a little bit, but just resize the picture and everything, make sure the logo all fits inside of there with your logo. And then what you're going to want to do is write a channel description. And so what I really recommend that you do inside of here is list out a bunch of keywords that are going to be inside of your video. So what I would do is just start off by kind of introducing your audience with what's going on. You can always change this in the future and take inspiration from other channels, and we're going to show you that in the future. But anyways, so just add something simple inside of here. So like, hey guys, welcome. I usually like to kind of like tell them what's going on to Lifehack Owl, the greatest life hack channel in the world. Like, honestly, something simple enough like that is good. I recommend adding maybe a little bit more keywords, maybe say something like subscribe or I'll poop on your car or something like that, since it's an owl. Just like something silly like that. I like to tell people to subscribe inside of the description. Like something silly that gets people to subscribe or get engaged in some sort of way. And then just link all your socials and everything like that. If you have a website, and then your Facebook for the channel, your Twitter, Instagram, and everything like that, which obviously you guys can always go back and add that in later. I just haven't created one yet for Lifehack Owl. So once you get that set up, then boom, literally your channel is all set up now. But it's not completely set up. That's just kind of like getting it all set up so that way you can upload videos on there. But now what we need to do is verify the channel to make sure that we can add what we can do is we can upload videos that are longer than 10 minutes. We can now upload custom thumbnails once I show you guys how to verify your channel and everything. And then you can be eligible for monetization once you hit the 1,000 hours or 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. So what we need to do is go into our YouTube studio. So if some of these buttons are a little bit different for you, like in a different spot or something like that, it's understandable. They like change the studio every so often, like every like month or so. They add in new buttons and stuff. So some of the stuff might be a little bit different, but for now, this is what it looks like, and this should be pretty future-proof video for, I would say, a couple of years, since they just created this new studio. So what you want to do is, actually, I'm not sure how you do it in this studio. You go to, I know it's inside of the Creator Studio Classic, and they may not have this set up yet, actually, inside the new studio. But what we need to do is go into the old Legacy Classic Studio, which is in the bottom left corner of the new studio. You go into the Studio Classic, and then when we go to our status and features of the channel, you'll see this verify button, where this little check mark button next to your logo. And if we click that, it's going to bring us through a verification process, which is basically just setting up two-factor authentication for your channel. So what you want to do is just set up like a text with a verification code. Now, the recommendation, or the thing is you can only use one phone number twice for this verification. So I actually can't use like my personal cell phone for this video because I've already used it twice. So I recommend if you like use your personal phone number. If you can't use your personal phone number, use like a family member's, or like just try to find somebody's number. You just need something to two-factor authenticate it. Or you can do like, I tried Google Voice. I don't think you can do Google Voice, but any other company where you can get like a burner number, like an app or something on your phone, use that. You just need some sort of number to put inside of here. And actually, I have this burner phone Okay, and then you're just gonna type in the 6-digit verification code once you get that. Okay, perfect. So now that we have done that, now we can upload, oh, this video is longer than 15 minutes. And then now we can also finally upload custom thumbnails. Now that you'll notice this is now enabled, and a couple other things as well. I think like external annotations. Now you can finally link external sites once you verify your channel. All you got to do is just verify a phone number, and you have access to all of these things, custom thumbnails, everything like that. And then some of these other things you'll notice, like channel memberships, content ID appeals, custom URL, super chat. A lot of these things come a little bit later inside the channel, so you don't need to stress about them right now. The one thing I would consider is if you do live streaming, setting that up, but in most cases for you guys, it's not getting that set up. So anyways, now that we've verified the channel, we're going to return to the YouTube studio. And then what we're going to really want to make sure we do is go through our settings, which is, it's making me do that right now, actually. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it in case these pop-ups don't show up for you. So on this YouTube Studio beta, or the new YouTube Studio, what you want to do is in the bottom left, there's a settings button. You're going to click this settings, and you're going to go through, make sure the currency is set up in the right units for whatever country you live in. And then you're going to want to go through and start filling in a lot of this information. So I really recommend if you live in the US, say that you're from the US or wherever you're from. Most times, like if you live in like some African country or something like that, I really recommend that you do like the US or some sort of European country. Or if you like live in Russia or India or something like that, where it might be a little bit sketch and you're doing like an English language, I recommend that you do like like United States, unless your channel is around the language of, like, if you were to do a Russian channel, then maybe say that your channel is from Russia. And then what you're going to want to do is add in your channel keywords, which we're going to show you how to do that a little bit later inside of this course, how to do keyword research. And I want you to use those keywords that we show you how to find inside of there. But if you need figuring out how to find it, just go to settings and channel, and then you're going to add the keywords in here. But we'll show you that in a little bit as we start coming up with video ideas for you and everything like that. So next thing, advanced settings, audience. If your channel is not made for children, make sure to hit no. And if your channel is made for children, make sure that when you say yes, and you understand what's going to happen. Like, basically it's a bad thing if you make kids content these days. You get no notifications, no comments, and stories will be disabled. It's like you're handicapping yourself. So unless you're actually making a kids channel, say no. So with that, and then what you're going to want to do is link your Google Ads account, and we're going to do a full-on video breakdown on how to set up your ads and your AdSense account and everything, so that way you can start getting paid with YouTube once you hit that 1,000 hours, 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 hours of watch time. We'll show you how to set up your bank and everything like that, how to get your Google AdSense account set up. But for right now, we'll pass up on this one. It's not important until you have 1,000 subscribers anyway. So subscriber count. So now this is actually a big one. This one is like one of my biggest pet peeves, is this one setting when people unclick this thing. Never touch this button. If you're watching this video, never touch this subscriber count button, because if you're not willing to show your subscribers, like, in your growth and everything like that, you're really gonna struggle trying to gain your initial audience. People don't feel like they're like helping you out in any way, shape, or form by hitting that subscribe button. If you go to hide, like, it's more shady than anything if you hide the amount of subscribers on your channel. I don't care if you have 5 subscribers. Show how many subscribers you have on the channel, especially if you're doing this all legit, all organically. Show how many subscribers that you have. It doesn't matter how many subscribers you have. It's better to show something rather than nothing, so that way people are like, oh, I actually kind of want to support this person, because people can see straight through the fakeness on YouTube these days. Like, if your videos aren't getting tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of views as is, everyone's going to know that you have a super low subscriber count, and they're going to assume that you have a super low subscriber count, so they're not going to want to subscribe. So the inverted is best, like where you show, even if it's like 2 subscribers, 5 subscribers, it's better than showing that you have no subscribers or not displaying subscribers. So make sure that you do that. And then, yeah, don't touch this button. I love playing interest-based ads. That's how you get your CPM the highest. And then there's going to be other settings, but here we'll go through this all. Branding. So what I recommend that you do for this branding is that you just go through and add your logo or something that says subscribe to my channel into the bottom right corner of your page. Make sure it's transparent. This file that I use is not transparent, so it's going to show the white outline. But just use some sort of transparent file of like either your channel logo or something that says subscribe. And whenever someone watches your video, you can play, your logo will be in the bottom right corner as like kind of like a watermark in case someone tries to steal your content. But on top of that, it also works as if someone clicks on it, they can subscribe to your channel from clicking on it rather than having to like scroll down to that red button and hit and subscribe. So you will notice you'll get a few more subscribers by adding this button. It's not going to be like a drastic change, but it's a little bit, a few more. I recommend that you just play, I started after like 5 seconds in my opinion. You can do the entire video if you want, or you can set up like a custom start time or end of the video. But I do a custom start time, like about 5 seconds is about right, unless my intro is a little bit longer or shorter. So now that you got the branding set up, then feature eligibility. So this is kind of just giving you some information about your phone. Okay, so this is how you verify your channel through the new way. Actually, just go through feature eligibility. You're just going to verify your phone number inside of here. And once you do that, you're going to be able to have videos longer than 15 minutes, custom thumbnails, live streaming, and you can appeal to content ID claims. So if someone copyright claims your videos, you can appeal that copyright claim. All right, so next thing, upload defaults. Don't worry about this. We're going to have a video completely breaking down how to do upload defaults. And basically, it's going to be so that way you don't have to type in the same stuff that's in every single one of your descriptions, your tags, and everything like that. And then advanced, same with this. What I recommend is just making sure that you set up the category correctly for your channel. So since we're doing a life hack channel, we'll probably set it up as how to and style. If you're doing like comedy, gaming, whatever, the sports, just select the right category for your channel. License, I always just do standard YouTube license. I guess you could do Creative Commons if you want, but just do standard YouTube license. Video language, if it's in English, put it in English. Just simple enough. Put it in whatever language you're doing the channel in, which most of you probably in English, unless you're doing like a Spanish channel or something like that. And then as far as the caption certification, just leave it as none. Community contributions, I like to have these on. So that way, as you start to scale and grow, you'll have people start to submit their closed captions onto your videos. So that way you don't have to like type them out manually for yourself. Like you'll have like someone that's maybe like bilingual and can speak Spanish. If you encourage them to contribute the closed captioning, they can write it all out for you and add it to the video. So that way, their closed captions for Spanish will play for your video, and you don't have to pay someone $50 or $100 to close caption your video for you. So you can just have someone, you can encourage your followers to write these out for you. I really recommend that you double check the closed captions though, if you do let other people do it. Comments, I really recommend that you allow all comments. You could hold potentially inappropriate comments for review, but honestly, I personally allow all comments. I like to see all inputs that I get. But if you don't want people dropping F-bombs and stuff in your comments, then you can hold potentially inappropriate comments for review for sure. But like, I haven't seen too much of an impact. But if everyone's swearing inside of there, it could potentially mess up your channel and the algorithm a little bit if YouTube sees a lot of swearing. So if that's the case, definitely probably hold your comments for review and filter through your comments. Maybe have like a moderator or something set up. So permissions. So this, you can invite people to your channel. You can add or remove managers through here. It used to be to where you had to create a branded channel, but it looks like these days you can set it up to invite people without creating the branded channel, which is super nice. And then community is what I was talking about. You can add moderators inside of here. You can add approved users, hidden users, blocked words. Don't really worry about this stuff right now. It's kind of further down the road when it matters. And then defaults, like I was talking about the comments, you can change it for the community discussion tab, which actually we're going to take this down. I'm going to show you guys how to take this tab down that's on your channel. And then you can hold potentially inappropriate chat messages for review if you're doing like a live stream or something like that. So then you want to save all these settings now that you are done. And then what we're going to want to do is start getting the channel all set up and everything. So what we're going to want to do is go over to your channel, and then we're going to go to customize channel. So first things first, you'll notice there's this like discussion tab. I bet most of you haven't ever seen this before, but most of the times I just take this down if I'm being honest, this discussion tab. But anyways, now that you're in this customized channel, you can add your channel art. But yeah, and honestly, if you don't have channel art, you can run without it for a bit too. It's not that important. But yeah, perfect. And then from there, what we're going to want to do now that we've gotten like all of that set up is I really recommend that you start creating playlists and start featuring channels on your channel to really start establishing your name. This is kind of like a little bonus hack. This is something that I do on all of my channels that I run. It's like, it just kind of gives me a little bit more leverage into the niche or the industry. So what I'm going to do is, first things first is I'm going to go to playlists and I'm going to create a new playlist. So there's this little button right here, create a new playlist. And what I'm going to call it is life hack, or I'm going to call it like best life hack videos. And you can create tons and you can create like infinite playlists. And I really recommend that you go create a bunch. But what we're going to do is we're going to create a playlist. And then we're going to go search around some, like what you want to do is you want to go find your competitors' top videos. Like let's say 5 Minute Crafts is, there are one of our competitors in this niche. If we're doing a life hack channel, what we would want to do is go ahead and find their most popular videos. So this one has like 77 million, 50 million, 46 million. And we just want to add these to our new playlist that we just created, which is the best life hack videos. So what we're going to do is go through, and I want to get at least like 7 or so. And then as we start to upload, we can start to really expand on it and get more and more videos into it. But it just makes our channel look a lot more legit, especially as we start to upload content onto the channel. So I'm just going to add this, like these 5 videos. I recommend that you get like at least like 5 to 10 channels videos, their top videos inside of here, and put it inside of your playlist. So that way you have more diversity. But I'm just, for the sake of this video, I'm just going to do this one channel. So what you want to do, okay, so now that we've gotten about like, let's say like 10 or so videos, I think we have, what we're going to do is go back to our channel, customize channel, and then we're going to, on this home page, we're going to add a section inside of here. And we're going to select the content. We're going to do a created playlist, or not created playlist, a single playlist. And what we're going to do is keep it as a horizontal, my playlist, and then we're going to do best life hack videos. So now when someone goes onto your channel, let me duplicate this tab so we don't lose the page. So that way now when someone goes onto your channel, it looks like we already have like content uploaded and everything like that already on the channel. And then now to make this channel look even more legit, even though we haven't even uploaded a single video yet, what we're going to do is we're going to go on 5 Minute Craft, or what we're going to do is go back into this customize channel page, and we're going to go add a featured channels into our list. And so this is where what I do is I link all of my own channels after I start to really grow, but we don't have any traction yet. We want to get as much traction as possible. So what we're going to do is start adding in some of these other channels that are competitors inside of this niche. So we're going to go to like 5 Minute Crafts, and what we're going to do is we're going to copy this link URL, pause that video, and then add this channel inside of here. We're going to click add. So boom, now on our channel, watch this. We're going to go back to our Life Hack Owl YouTube channel, and boom, it looks like we got 5 Minute Crafts on the homepage of our channel. So what I recommend is you get 5 to 10 channels that are your competitors, just like this playlist, add them inside of there, and it's going to look like you're working with all of these people and you're friends with all of them. So that way, when people look at your channel, it just looks so much more legit. And then as you start to upload content, add your videos to this playlist, and then your own videos are going to start, your videos are going to start popping up on your homepage. Like for here, how we have it set up is it's going to show like a featured video, and then it's going to show your uploads and then this playlist. But since we don't have any uploads yet, it just shows the playlist. But as you upload, it's going to already look super legit. And then, yeah, so that's setting up for a channel. Let me go through this checklist to make sure I didn't miss anything. So video watermark, Cobra, brand account, social. Okay. And then, so yeah, really after this, now that we have set up now that we've like really set up the basis of your channel, now all you got to do is follow the rest of this course, and we're going to go through and break down for you guys the next steps of getting your content up, getting your channel tags, getting all the upload defaults and everything all set up. So that way you guys can just start uploading content and start getting the most amount of views as possible from the get-go.
Dude, that was absolutely gold, bro. Like, I know people are sitting there, they're taking notes, and probably by the time they're done watching this video, they might have had this opened up while they were actually creating their channel, and their channel's already created, which is really, really exciting, because I know the channel they just created is going to be the exact same channel that is their first ever profitable automated YouTube channel. It's going to be the exact same channel where eventually we hope that there's going to be millions and millions of views on there, and you don't have to try to do some little YouTube tutorial that just shows you the little features. You're getting actual hacks like this that make sure you set it up and you already look like you have millions and millions of subscribers. That way, when people come across your channel, they trust you, they want to subscribe to you, and those subscribers turn into viewers, and those viewers turn into money. Thank you so much, Devin. See you guys in the next video. And don't forget, you are just one video away